guys, and welcome back to another part of Deus Ex. I'm here with Thor,
Hello.
and I'm a little bit peed off at the moment, I'm afraid. I'm trying to contain it, but essentially, I literally did all this part, had it all recorded and readied, and decided that the audio was not going to be there. Just decided no. So I'm a little bit out of sorts right now. As you can tell, my inventory is pretty much non-existent. So I've had to teleport back to this part again. And as you can see, I've literally finished this already, and I've gotten to the cemetery. But as you can see, because I've the footage had no audio, no game audio, no voices whatsoever. I thought, well, you don't want to watch that. So I've had to teleport back here. And new. I would like to keep my stuff. So basically, what I've done is just spawned in some multi-tools and lockpicks, because this is essentially how much I've had anyway. And all I have left with me is an orc, and I've got no other items. So I'm really fed up with this right now. This is like one of the worst levels. Well, I say one of the worst levels, it's definitely not one of my favourites. So I'm not really happy doing this right now. And I kinda just want to get through it, so I'm pretty much going to be doing this with little enthusiasm. Just having to repeat this part is annoying enough in itself, but this part really just sucks, so yeah. I'm pretty much just going to speedrun this and show you exactly where it is.
There's the objective, the PRCS wall cloud. You should have no trouble slipping past the guards on the dock. They seem to be walking standard patrol routes.
So the whole point was for us to get... I mean, I'm not going to do this with finesse, I'm afraid, guys. I've already done this crap, and I'm not happy. Okay, there's a vial here, by the way. There's a vial here of ambrosia, and this is the Deus Ex Revision version, which is the Grey Death version. Which, if you just take it, nothing happens. But yeah, I'm only going to show you exactly what I need to do in terms of going through the objectives, because It's not interesting. You're not really missing out on anything.
That takes care of the hull.
Just
Now you need to get the bilge
operation,
pumps running and reverse the flow.
Okay. It turns out that this game has already done this for me, I think. When I teleported here, I don't know why it's done this. But, you know what? I'm not complaining. I actually didn't do any of this. Yeah, so all of these waypoints here have been exploded.
This is the spot, JC. That is one of the tri-hull dwell points on the wall.
Yeah, I had to do this already.
You should be able to breach the inner
game's
hull
already
with a
sort of
gap
doing
round
this
or a
already.
lam. When this one is
And
opened, there are 4 more you need to
pretty
breach.
much
Check Doubt's map
this
for
is
their
This
locations.
is the data cube as well in this area. What you need to do in order to get those 2 doors open for the weld points. Those are the passwords. And if we just run over... Because, I mean, it's a good thing that it's blown already, because, again, I don't even have any grenades. I can't even show you this properly, even if I'm cheating. So, essentially, it's just... I'm going to go to these areas. You've got one there, so that would have been our third one. Just going to go down this way. It's interesting that this is the point of teleportation. Not before it. I'm showing people exactly what to do. So yeah, there's another weld point which is exploded. Go around just finding other things. Okay, so we just typed in quadruple 9. That should give us this, which is only a med kit. So yeah. Yeah, so apparently the game's pretty much just done all this for me. It's a shame that you missed a few interesting dialogue options, but again, it wasn't that interesting. To turn off this thing, you would literally just go in this 4-panel here. I think everything's unconscious, so you go down here, use some multi-toolkits, which are these, and then you go down there and turn off the wires and then just go there. So yeah, just whatever. Sorry, I know I'm not being enthusiastic right now, but I've already done this. Me and Thor have already done this. We're not friggin' happy of doing this again.
And what we'll say in the scrapped recording that it's always it's a kind of a similar issue but a different one at the same time. Where it's always like it's always the levels that are the most uninteresting that either go on for so long or you have to fucking redo them. Always. It's never the fun stuff.
It's never the fun stuff. This I've already done this stuff. This was I think it was a 909, which it's just decided to turn everything back on again. Yeah. Whoa. Major frame dippage. And then just turn it on off again. I think.
You'll have to go around. We're rewiring this part of the ship.
I won't get in the way.
The transformers are shorting out, and I can't shut them down. A lot of charge in there. The overhead walkway is like the plate of a capacitor.
Sounds like a job for bots.
You said it. They don't pay me enough to go in there myself. I'm waiting on a couple more spiders. The first two have quit responding.
I can take a look for you.
I wouldn't advise it. You'd have to shut down 2 power control panels. One of them under the floor. The guys in the operations room of the helicopter bay have been on my case. Their computers are fried, but it's not worth the risk. No way!
Well, at least that dialogue option is still there. But pretty much what he was talking about was what I just showed you.
That weird electro field.
Yep.
This electricity is just like lightning. It's such a redundant statement.
I think I can get him to say it.
Go on, get him to say it. It's so dumb.
Arcs of electricity come off that thing like lightning.
You see, dude, the thing is about lightning. Come on, dude.
Yeah, so as you can tell, Thor's triggered by that. I don't know if you just.
I just find it funny.
Are you sure you do? Are you sure you found it funny?
Yeah, I do.
Because you sound more pissed than anything.
No, because he doesn't get that. He doesn't seem to know what he's saying.
By the way, the key to finding this room as well is in that other end of the ship, which was. Where the fuck is it now? Okay. This is going to be a record part. This is. I'm going to be doing this in less than 10 minutes, and it's not going to be. This is really not good for me. I hate this.
Basically, a speed run.
Yes. But only on this part. Trust me. So you would find the key in. Was it in one of these lockers? I think it was, wasn't it? So you'll find a level 4 key in here, which opens that room right next to right in that large hallway. See if I can access it through this, which I hopefully am able to. And yeah, so you'll find the level 4 key in there, and this is what it'll open. Which, for some reason, the game it's not giving me. And that's where you find the key code for that. So I've already shown you that. Nothing else to do but turn on the bilge pump now, isn't it? Where the hell?
At least you don't have to deal with that guy now.
Which
one
guy?
that kept on opening and closing the door.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As soon as you get
it
up
was
to him,
so annoying.
nope.
Like again, it was just literally dragging on. The part was on way longer than it should have because I was just getting lost and I was seriously getting fed up.
It was fucking dumb.
Now
As soon as you'd approach the door, it just shut it on you.
I swear the game
it
knew what it was doing.
It did.
So I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show you the point where it cut off when we got to the cemetery. Then I'm going to go back to regular scheduled gameplay, which has all my items again. I'm going to need to dump this save anyway because it's useless. It's for one, it's saying it's cheats, which, you know, I'm not going to stand for that. This is complete me. No cheats
It's
at all.
only to get back the footage you lost, so it doesn't really
very
matter.
true. So when we switch this on, and then we need to hack this, which we can't. Crap. What was the password to this? Please tell me. Please tell me it's this. Yes.
Oh, what was it?
Kei Zhao, Captain. Yeah. So again, something that
Yeah,
you would
like I
learn
fucking
going
remember
around the
that.
ship. It's really not that much different. It's exactly like this whole area is exactly like it was in vanilla. And for some reason, the pump flow is already reversed. What?
Oh, good.
That's weird. So why is it the ship crumbling? That's weird. We saw all we found all the weld points, haven't we? That have been destroyed.
I think so. There's only 5 of them.
Yes, there's only 5. And I think we've seen them all. Surely we have. I mean, I'm screwed either way. I don't have any grenades. Yeah, they're all destroyed.
This is the spot, JC. That is one of the tri-hull weld points on the wall. You should be able to breach the inner hull with a gap round or a lamb. When this one is opened, there are 4 more you need to breach. Check Doubt's map for their locations.
But they're already...
Already breached.
Yeah, they're all breached. I mean... I don't
ask me.
I can't do anything with this if it just won't progress. I mean, that's 3. Just want to make sure I'm double checking. The one at the other end of the ship is 4. So no, this one makes 4. Yeah, so there's another weld point right there, and then in this room is 5, and that's 5. So
Yeah.
I don't understand. For some reason, it decided that it wanted to put me here when teleporting in, because I lost. I don't exactly keep my saves on the start of each chapter, which I'm certainly going to start doing. Yeah, so just nothing. Alright. Well, we'll just exit the same way we came in, because that's the way I would have gone anyway.
Yeah.
Not much else to see, I'm afraid. Sorry this has been a very uneventful second part to this chapter, but honestly, you really aren't missing much. This is one of those you will not find it very entertaining. Most of the time, me and Thor were just talking about Bull, because we couldn't think of anything. We were just that disinterested in this chapter.
Yeah, couldn't really say much. Just imagine. All you gotta do is just imagine some explosion.
Yeah, imagine
and
these guys walking around.
you got-
Imagine these
Yeah,
rooms
imagine- yeah.
sealed. Imagine this dynamite not exploded. I don't-
Everything,
yeah.
everything explodes but those dynamite boxes,
Yeah.
and then you get off the ship.
Captain Zhao,
And you're all
the
good.
helicopters will be there
Oh, what
shortly. They're to be loaded for spraying of the virus. No delays. I want the helicopters operating before sunrise.
Yeah. And here's some more data cubes, whatever, just explaining about the captain and his password and everything, and his relationship with his daughter, who apparently UNATCO had, or rather Walton Simons, FEMA, had apparently went to his daughter's school and said that if anything happens to the captain, they'll bring the daughter in, just so he can see her. So
Yeah.
pretty much threatening them. And when
Yeah.
she was going on, the daughter was going on about it in the email, saying that, you know, she said that the guys were nice, but obviously
Of course they
the
would
mother
be.
knew better, and Captain Zhao's already reported this as a level of harassment and intrusion to his family. So the Chinese are not entirely happy with Sorry, Majestic 12. That's it. Is Majestic 12 sticking their feet in.
Their nose.
Yep. And then if we were to go out here right now, Jacques would be right here, waiting to take us to the cemetery, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's the chapter, guys. I'm really not going to put any more effort into this because this is just done now. Hey guys, and welcome back to another part of Deus Ex Revision. I'm joined here with Thor again.
Hello.
I wonder if I should stop saying that now, because it's kind of evident that you're going to be here for the rest of the playthrough. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. If he's going to be here from the start, chances are he's going to be here till the finish. So I'm going to stop using that now. Just say hi whenever I say hi. There you go.
Yeah,
Anyway,
alright.
apologies, very much apologies for the last part. I was not happy having to go through that in such a, reckless, speedrunning type manner, but I was just not happy of losing an hour and a half's footage, I think at least. That it decided, well, I didn't lose the footage, it just didn't record any audio, and I don't operate like that. So I just wanted to show you exactly what it was. Thankfully, because it was a crap mission, didn't really miss anything that was of importance.
Yeah.
Just showed you everything that you needed to see. Everything else was completely non-whimsical. So, as I mentioned in the last parts, this is heavily been extended, and I'm actually going to do this. I'm actually looking forward to it. This is one of the my best ones.
Yes? What is it?
I'm here to meet with Dowd.
Just a minute. I'll be right out to let you in.
I like that. Yes. He sounds like bloody Jeeves. A Jeeves person. Yes.
Jeeves.
Who does that sound like? Who does that remind you of?
No one in particular, but yeah,
Right. So, so this guy here.
Mr. Dowd awaits you in the family mausoleum.
Oh, does he now? Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
got my items back at least as well, so that's good. Which I kind of needed. Don't think I need all of this stuff. I mean, yeah, I've actually been a lot more. Yeah, okay. So there you go. See, I've actually got the ambrosia vial there. So as I collected.
The building that says Dowd on the front, on the western side of the cemetery.
You don't say.
He is expecting you. He is expecting you.
is he what? Is he expecting me? Okay.
You're probably thinking, why'd I do that? There's a reason for that. I'm not going to show you now. I'm not going to tell you now, but make sure you knock him out. Or kill him, either way, which depending on what...
Does he change his tone later on in the level?
Let's just say he's a problem.
Yeah.
And before we go into the cemetery, what you want to do is make sure you come around to this dumpster area here, get a big whiff, and then you'll need to find this little key here, which is towards the chapel. God knows why anybody would keep a key there, for this chapel here. But we're going to go into that chapel. I mean, we could go to the chapel now, but I kind of want to... What do you think? Should we do the chapel first? Or shall we do Dowd first?
I haven't a clue. Do the least important first.
Okay, so it's the chapel.
Alright then.
Well, I mean, because this is when we go see Dowd in the mausoleum, that's story based. That's what we need to do to progress. But instead, we're going to go to the chapel. Now, I really can't remember if the chapel was here on the vanilla version. I really can't remember now. But like I said, this has been heavily extended. Now you may think, just a chapel, nothing else. What's going on? A book. Sandoval 25:18. And the righteous man will find himself surrounded in all forms by the cowardice of the selfish and the corruptions of tyrants. Honored is he, who in the name of charity and simple bravery protects the weak in times of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the guardian of lost children. Son of. I don't know if that's a true passage. It probably is. However, we're going to flip this, which is opened. A secret passage. Yeah.
Of course, of course. Oh, but of course.
Now. Yeah, flares are your best friend on this part. But this is going to be quite heavily extended, as I said. Can't emphasize that part enough. Oh. Threw it in the fire. So, as you can see, this was not here before, and if we go down, it'll take us all the way down really fast. And it's pretty cool, because you can see like random gravestones of people's coffins. If I can find one. Then there's this really creepy sound. There's just this ominous chime, continuous chime. Do you hear that?
It's a chapel. It has to be. It's all spiritual and shit, isn't it?
Yeah. It just really freaked me out when I first discovered this. I was like, oh my god, that's scary. And you've got then, don't know what that is, a human femur. So I'm assuming treasure hunters came in.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think treasure hunters may have came down here and oh god, that's pretty chilly. I only remember what's down here. I don't remember exactly what else is down here. More flares. Wow, it's like it's trying to tell us something. So we're pretty far down right now. In catacombs area or something. In fact, I have no idea what this is.
Well, someone's been littering, haven't they?
So you got a bow and arrow here. Interesting. It's like this predates, you know, modern times. I mean, this is definitely new. So the developers for Revision were definitely trying something new here, and I for one absolutely love this. I love the creativity that they had here.
What's a chapel without catacombs and shit like that?
Pretty much. So I think if you turn one of these crosses here, this one, it'll actually open this. And if you go inside, you'll find an ancient sword, which is essentially the strongest melee weapon on the game. If I can pick it up, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll save it, and then I'll just dump some stuff just to show you what it is. It takes up 3 slots, but if you can see what the base damage is, it's 20 times 5 plus 50%, so it's a total of 150 damage each hit. Okay.
Oh, someone's watching you.
So yeah, you hear that laugh, and then you've just suddenly been sealed in. So that's what it looks like. It's pretty much like a regular Chinese sword, but it's illuminated with the Force, apparently, like a lightsaber. So pretty interesting. But
So,
yeah,
is that it? Is that all there is? In
that's all there is for now. But we obviously, because we're going through a non-lethal.
there? Yeah. So you don't need that sort.
We don't need it. Now, if I can remember how it was, what it is I need to do. So it's really like, I think I remember, but it was like, it was so coy that you could not tell where it is you needed to go.
Yeah.
So, looking around, do you think you see anything that needs to be interactable? Just anywhere around here.
What about the cross up there?
Where? This.
Yeah.
Right. How do I get to it?
I don't know. There's no boxes or anything, is there?
Nope. Pretty
It
much
looks
alone
rather
in
odd
here
that
with
it's
some
just
rats, a powerful sword, bow and arrow, some bones, lights, and some thoughts. There's no point turning that as well because that would just close the door.
Close it back. Yeah.
What it's actually, what you actually meant to do, is you see this blood stain here.
Yeah.
There's this thing here.
Oh god.
Yeah. There's like
All
how
this
else?
secret bullshit. Fucking hell.
I know. How in the world were you supposed to find that? Is this just a floating rat? So we're in deeper now, and I'm gonna save it again. Fucking hell!
Raining bones.
Yeah, you try playing this. Yeah, you're just having a laugh at this right now, just enjoying my suffering of jump scares right now. Yeah, this has definitely given me a bit of spooks going on. There is some greasels down here, which is quite annoying. I just can't remember which way I need to go now. I just don't want to run into the greasels. Yeah, there's one. There's nothing over there. I've already looked.
It's just a. Oh, I hate that. A long winding path and there's fuck all at the end of it.
Pretty much. Nope, my torch doesn't go that far. Which is interesting. I've never seen the distance of how far my torch goes. Oh. Well, there's a greasel right there. So what we're gonna do is cloak ourselves. Oh, there's two.
There's two greasels having fun. Being knocked out.
Yep. Oodles of fun there. You might want to try and not use too much bioelectric power. This as well, I'm going to show you this now because as long as you've been paying attention, you'll never do this again. You see these two augment upgrades?
They're a trap, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Just ignore them.
They shut. They're basically just.
See, I thought it was going
Just
to work
eye
out
candy.
differently. I thought it was going to be like an Indiana Jones thing where you pick one up and then something will happen, but no, they just fuck off.
You can't actually do anything. I even looked online to see anything about this, and no, it's like this is where the developers actually added a point of no return. So if you save this right now, you're screwed. You can't get out of this. There's nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do to get out.
Nope, nothing. You can't destroy this.
See,
There's nothing
I mean-
around here. It's literally just these two things, these two upgrade canisters.
I was expecting a trap, but they did kind of. I
Yeah,
wasn't expecting that kind of trap.
I don't think there's nothing that you can find as well that you can stop the door from closing or opening or rising, whatever.
Just happens on a
But
trigger.
it doesn't matter because even if I was to use my super speed, I mean I could have
just-
attempted to get that one then, but
Might not even be a real one.
yeah,
Just
true.
a scenic object. And I think no matter what you do, you're always going to go over that trigger point.
Well, it actually did say I picked it up then, but I didn't have any.
Yeah, I
room.
caught that just
Yeah.
a bit.
So there you go. They are real, but again, by the time you get that, let me just see if I was.
So you can't use the lamps to get out. There's no switches on the
No,
pillars. or
no
anything?
switches, no lamps. I looked for everything. I even did like skeleton mode where you can see all the assets,
Yeah,
and there was just nothing. There was no flips, switches.
it's a dead end.
Yeah, complete dead end. You were
It's the
super
gotcha
screwed.
moment.
So yeah, just a fair warning. That is in this part in this game. So
I mean,
what
it
we're
fits the theme, but even if it is a bit annoying.
So what we're going to do is save it again, and we're pretty much going to be finding another trap. We're going to find some of these Karkins.
Pardon me.
Get out the water, Jay.
Karkin?
Yep, cut these things.
Giant lizards.
No. I don't know what they
they
are,
look
to be honest.
They look like lizards from where I am.
But yeah, so we pretty much come down to another trap, and just... Like, why am I using that? I've got flares, god damn it, use it.
Tricks and traps, as Doom would have you believe.
Well, I've got no more flares now, but yeah. These things are a bit of a pain in the ass, because even though you're standing above the water, they can actually still try and bite you.
They jump up.
Well, they clip through the bloody wooden boards, don't they? So, yeah. So, being in the water is a bit of a death trap, and you need to go through along these wooden planks in order to progress. Save a lot, because you're gonna fail. Yeah.
Gonna slip off.
I love the music that it has.
Not bad.
Hmm.
I can barely hear it, but it's not bad.
I'm trying to think now. How did I do this? Whoa! What the hell?
Oh.
Oh my god, you did it. Shit, really? Great shot. At least you can still shoot them, and then they'll take progressive damage over time in the water. But yeah, that's what I mean, like, you could be standing along here. So the idea is to go up here, along there. Try and... There we go. So... I'm gonna try and find out where we've got to go. I'm trying to remember now how to go through. I think it's like you got to go along this part here now. Damn, they're all fixated on me. He's not happy. Have a bone.
If only.
I know.
I like the skull and crossbones in the wall. That's really cheesy.
Yeah. Interesting, I know. I'm trying to remember now what it is I need to do. I know I've done it before. I think going along there is not the answer. Fairly certain it isn't. Do you need to break one of these like we did in the last... No, we didn't do that in the last chapter, did we?
I wouldn't be surprised if something had to break or something had to...
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting that impression. But I don't know. Can something please just...
Are you sure you should actually definitely be up there?
Fairly certain. Wait, what? Ah! Unlocked.
Ah, so you were right, kinda.
Yeah, so now it's gotten rid of that wall. Oh no, sorry, it's just extended something, so I can now walk across that. Jesus Christ, that was subtle. The only thing you could tell by that were the bones. the skulls, rather, on the floor.
Yeah.
Sod off. You're not getting me. Get over it.
Very cryptic. Haha. Bad pun, I know.
Oh my god. I swear. You're not coming back for another Let's Play, I swear.
I'll get me coat.
God damn it. I wish I've thought that now. You bastard. Anyway, yeah, you fine, whatever. You can
Got
have
all
it.
the dad
You can
jokes.
have it. So now we're on the other end of this, and
Sweet.
what we need to do is not go up there. Oh yeah, cool. Look at that. Sort of
Don't
like
go to the light.
the
I would have thought that
Ah.
blue light would be where you're supposed to go.
yeah, but don't go along here. Is what I mean. You have to go up there. But I
Oh,
love
is
the
that-
perfect purple fog neon lighting. I think.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that not a lift then that goes up?
Nope.
Huh.
Nope. Doesn't do anything.
So what's the point of it then?
Don't know. Maybe it was used for something. And yeah, like that. Which
Oh, it's a. Oh, it's.
I'm
yeah,
really
it's a
tempted to know what that is now.
It's a winch for storytelling. Well, you can have a look.
I will.
Very quick.
Wow.
He
Zero.
didn't even touch you. He just looked at you then.
Pretty much.
That- you might have to fuck them off somehow.
I'm wondering if I can because I know cloaking helps. So I'm just gonna wait until they stop getting alerted by me. Now I'm gonna switch on my cloak. Now I'm gonna go in the water. I can't remember if I've opened this before, but hey, I guess we're gonna find out. Oh wow,
To you too.
just some more skulls and some darts. Yay.
I mean, who's been?
Just
I will
thought,
be
why
safe
not?
in here.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, who's been like digging up all these graves to just like scatter all these skulls everywhere?
Mm.
You'd
Have a
think
clue.
that they'd be like buried in, or put in like some sort of coffin or sarcophagus or something, but no, they're just like strewn about everywhere.
I mean, it's New York. I suppose they just stopped giving a shit.
Just thrown down.
I mean, have you seen the Paris catacombs? They're not exactly in line with,
Fair enough.
doing
Fair
things
enough.
there, are they? So, I mean, if you can imagine how large the catacombs are, they're just strewn about, all bones and everything. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, it's odd that is.
Yeah,
But yeah, this looks like the most awkward platforming.
yeah, but I suppose that's the point. Being the cryptic messages. Fuck. And there you go. That's so.
overshot that.
Did I? Did I really?
I think you might
Thank
have
you
done,
so
yeah.
much for telling me. You're such a credit to the LP right
You
now.
might, look back on the recording just to make sure. I think you overshot it.
But that's the thing, they they did that knowing that people were going to do that. You
Yeah.
can tell this was done by the revision devs.
So yeah, someone made
I'm going to
that.
save it this
Full
time.
intent to fuck you off.
I've done it again. See, this
Yeah,
is
they-
why
they-
this is why we saved. You know how easy it is to do that. Okay.
Hey! Now don't step backwards. Yes.
Oh
Now you
crap.
gotta open that gate somehow.
Oh crap.
You can't be stuck up there.
I think I may have forgotten to flip a switch.
It looks like it. Denton squeezed through the gaps. No! I must open the gate properly.
Yeah, I know. Like, come on. Crap. Was it? Oh, that's.
You went right through that.
I did. Did.
It's not even the hitbox. What's that?
Okay, let's go back to an earlier save.
Yeah, so you don't have to jump all the way down.
Find out what it was I needed to do because clearly.
There. Everything looks. Like,
There it is. Oh my god, look at that. Just there, sitting there. Oh crap.
Fuck, man.
JC. You know,
You want to get out
You
of these,
gotta work with me here, okay?
tubes, don't you? I'll get out in my own time. Oh, sounded like Batman there.
well, one of us has to. Yeah. There we go. And there you have it.
Yeah.
The area of the
Freedom from
New
the
York.
dead.
Yeah, supposedly. To be honest. Oh. That only got me out to this part. I'm not entirely out yet. Whoops. Sorry. I didn't mean to give you home sore. Okay,
That's
so
small and
this is a bit of a dick thing here.
Jay fucking scowl.
I need
Is
to
this
heal
a
my leg.
scene?
Nope. I'm just gonna take a general one. 8 points, so fully healed. And then you pretty much get poisoned in this area. And if you don't know what, this is again another cryptic area, which you, again you die. You can't get out of it. Well, you can get out of it. I wish I didn't actually heal now, but. So you've actually got to
Press the brick.
press the brick. Yeah, feel free to open. Jesus God. And there you have it. I think that is now officially the last part. So we flip this switch and we're back in this area. And doing all that was actually pretty worth it because you get 750 skill points. Very generous by the devs. But I mean, to be fair, that was the, and I, again, no pun intended, the most cryptic puzzles I've ever seen ever on this game. If you go back on vanilla, you think, oh my god, these are piss easy. What did I ever think? You just can't go back.
Grave robbing has its payoffs.
It certainly has. Now. Yeah, so you see the coffins just there randomly. Like, how did they manage to do that? Did they have to, like, stop the lift every so often? And just, like,
Yeah, I think they did.
Christ. But you got no worries of people breaking down.
I would hate to have been on lift duty that day though. how many up and down, up and down, up
I
and down.
know, oh my god.
In the coffins in the wall.
Imagine if you couldn't stop halfway, you just had to, like, you know, slot it in quickly and then just, like, come back down and just push it in every so often, so it's like...
I know, yeah.
But there you go, that's the Chapel Catacombs for this area. Pretty interesting, to say the least. It's definitely... Oops, sorry.
That,
Ooh, that's definitely one of the most interesting parts they've added. That's been heavily extended. But like I said, like... It just... To be honest, it fits. And that's completely optional. We didn't need to do that at all. But I mean, for people who want a lethal run through, it's really good for the melee. And certainly even better for the skill points. Because now we've got a lot of them.
cool.
So, yeah. Now we're going to speak to Dad. Before I do that though, I shall be right back. Hey guys, sorry about that. I just had to quickly get a cup of tea. So yeah, and Thor finished his food, which was fish.
Yeah.
Not to paraphrase.
It was the main part of the meal.
Yeah, my.
How'd you get in?
The gatekeeper, how else?
Strange. No one's supposed to be working this late. Did he say anything?
I took him out before he could say much. Better safe than sorry.
Starting to think like us, huh? Be careful. Paranoia's a drug. You can get addicted.
I have some good news. I scuttled the freighter and destroyed the stockpile of virus.
Excellent, my friend. We have them on the run.
I brought you something for that cough. Hope it works.
Ambrosia, you found some.
Mr. Dowd, tell me something. Someone calling himself Daedalus has been broadcasting to my infolink. He wants me to go to Paris to find an associate of yours, Morgan Everett.
Yes, Everett. We need his help to develop a cure. Who is this Daedalus?
I don't know. He seems to be an ally, but if your friend doesn't want to be found...
At this stage, we might be out of options. You see, I was able to decipher the molecular signatures Tracer Tong found, and it turns out Everett was the one who developed the eutactic component of the virus.
He developed the virus for the Illuminati?
Not exactly. The work was on augmentations. It was Bob Page who wanted to develop it into a weapon. Tong found Page's signature on the virus as well.
Page, the billionaire. How does he relate to Majestic 12?
He was among the original group of Illuminati who broke off to form Majestic 12. Not so good at the science, though. He must be directing operations.
So Everett should be able to reverse engineer Page's modifications and help find a cure.
Exactly.
Daedalus said I should find Nicolette Duclair first.
Yes, Everett is close to the Duclairs. My suggestion, too. Unfortunately, I've lost touch with the Paris crowd.
How do I find Nicolette?
She's a member of the French terrorist group Silhouette, last I heard. They're rumored to meet in the Paris catacombs.
Great. I'll have Jock drop me off at the catacombs.
I'll give you what I have on Nicolette. It's not much. Just a few snapshots of the catacombs area.
Thanks. I'm sure they will be helpful.
And again, there's
A lot of information there.
Yep. Image. I thought he gave me an image of Nicolette.
Did he not?
I don't know. I thought he did. No, I guess not. Anyway, I'm actually gonna, like, when we get to the end of this little chapter here, because apparently it is actually classed as a chapter, just being around here.
Yeah. Okay.
But when we get to the end of it, I'm actually just gonna cut it off and then start a new part, because, you know.
Fair enough, innit?
That's a funky keyboard.
Yeah, and there's two of them. I don't know
Yeah,
why
I
they...
hate keyboards like that. I've tried one before. It was so awkward. So
I don't get the
awkward.
point of it.
Because I like to alternate, you know. And apparently the spacebar is a backspace.
Yeah.
Logic. Anyway, I remember his login information. It's sdowd. If I can remember how to spell it. Illuminati. Yay. Tracer Tong. Mr. Dowd, I have long enjoyed our acquaintance and the many rewarding conversations we have had since first meeting. I must apologize then if what I ask strays beyond the boundaries of that relationship, but I feel we are in a position to benefit not just each other, but to avert a terrible tragedy from befalling all the peoples of the world. I am sending an associate of mine to New York. I hope you will take the opportunity to meet with him. Through his efforts, we have uncovered some clues to the nature of the Grey Death virus. It is artificially created and appears to be connected to the Illuminati in some fashion, or someone wishes us to believe that it is. Those responsible for the virus are delivering a shipment to New York aboard a super freighter previously owned by you. Wait, what? The super freighter was owned by Stanton Dowd?
Was it hijacked? Or is he something deeper?
Well, remember, Stanton Dowd's on the run right now. He's in hiding.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming whatever assets and property and, you know, belongings he had pretty much are null and void. Jesus. I didn't know he owned a super freighter. Christ. Serious money there. Owned a super freighter previously owned by you. currently registered as the PRCS War Cloud. No doubt the virus will be used to infect thousands more in an effort to create fear and confusion. Any assistance you could give my associate and I in preventing the virus from being released will save untold lives. My most humble thanks, and I hope this will find you in good health. Ah, very nice. Okay, so I actually wanted to quickly mention as well, I actually missed an augmentation canister that was on the previous part, but again, we missed a lot of things, so we were just kind of rushing through it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we missed the one that had the cloak upgrade when I was doing it as a proper playthrough, but it doesn't matter because I'm giving myself way too much leverage. The fact that the augmentation canisters can actually now be used as upgrades themselves.
Yeah.
And I want to... What do I want to do? Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to upgrade this. I'm going to upgrade this. And... Aha! I just got an achievement in my sights. I must not have had that before, so yeah. Do I want the healing one or the strength one? I mean, I may as well take the strength one, see if that does anything. I know you're probably thinking, why did I just use 3 of them just now? No idea. But there's another one in here. So I would like a lamb. Is it a lamb? Yeah, it's a lamb. I mean, I'd love lamb as well. I love lamb. Yeah, it's cool. It's awesome. Dowd, could you not stand there, please? Thank you. You can use a lockpick for that, but I always use upgraded explosives. Just so much better.
You want to make sure
Relax,
it's open.
relax, Dowd. It's over. It's over. Calm down. I mean, I'm not
Are you
gonna.
scared him now?
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm not.
They've come to
I
get
wouldn't
me.
have gone through all the trouble to get you a cure just to blow you up.
Bob
Well, he
Page
did
was
say
Morgan
paranoia
Everett's
was
protege.
addictive
A good
thing.
student, but very impatient.
Bob Page was Morgan Everett's protege, was he? That's probably why he knows so much about ambrosia and all that jazz. Not so good at the science, though.
When one of Page's plates was contaminated, he would smash everything in his cubicle with a ball-peen hammer. I should have guessed he would go bad. Page resisted the degrees of Illuminism as they were implemented. Never made it past Master of Tyre. He would sleep through the Hatha Yoga exercises in the morning, so it became impossible for him to advance.
Is this some sort of, system that you guys have in order to get into the Illuminati? You have to do some of those, pointless activities just to prove your worth. Some of them are like really demeaning or something. Yeah. Because I'm to be honest, mate, I don't really see the point in any of that.
Are you worthy?
With Majestic 12, from what I can tell, he's replaced the degrees with a hierarchy of security clearances. Same structure, only secular.
Oh no, not the 3 degrees.
He names the
Oh,
various
I thought
clearances
that.
after angels, though. I find that ironic. A bright man. Understands the origins of loyalty. Advancement through the layers of secrecy provides incentives for recruits to perform well.
Again, why is everyone who is like playing an important role in this game so philosophical when asking them just simple questions?
Don't underestimate the allure of a well-kept secret. Our
just showing
organization lasted from the Crusades to the early 21st century,
Massive brain.
and our
penis,
only
that's all.
secret was a technique of meditation, a way of imaging your body dissolving into light. If you want to know about Page, Ask Everett when you get to Paris. They were like father and son once. You better get moving. You better get moving.
Right, well, we're not going to go
Better
out the
get
same way we
grooving.
came, and I'll show you why. I'll show you...
Whoa, big problem. Somebody set up an EM disruption field.
check.
My controls are all over the place. The source seems to be a small building just inside the cemetery gate. Take out the field generator or his power source or I won't be able to land.
Getting too old for this.
And as you can see, it's covered
Company,
by...
that's the one. Okay, drop it. That's the one. Okay, drop it.
Oh shit.
We're aim for the head.
Okay.
Well, that made short work of you there.
Damn it. I forgot you needed the crate in order to jump on. What happened to Dowd? Where'd
Did
you
he
go?
run away?
Don't know. I'm looking at him.
He's just standing there.
Whoa, big problem. Somebody
Did
set up
anybody
an
else hear
EM
something?
disruption field. My controls are all over the place. The source seems to be a small building just inside the cemetery gate.
Just nerves, I
Take out
guess.
the field generator or his power source or I won't be able to
Watch
land.
yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
So apparently if you get them... Yeah, he just disappears. How the hell did he do that? He's probably got his own cloaking device.
Yeah, may very well do. He's on the run, isn't he? Or he's gone down some secret passageway.
So, this is a secret way we could get out this. I think there's really nothing of value in this area. Just a small trench. And then you go out. Gravestones, that's not really a gravestone. So the reason we decided to knock that guy out before is because you have a lot of these guards that are placed right outside the mausoleum.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was worth me doing that now because they were supposed to all be in front of it. But I don't know if now, because I did, that they're all scattered. But I don't know. Anyway, we're not going to try and mess around with these guys.
Another damn loyalty check.
Exactly. I mean, this is one of those parts where the cloak is... having the cloak is really quite freaking handy. I'm actually going to save it. I'm going to need to knock this guy out. It's definitely going to attract lots of attention. What the fuck?
It's here. Very close. It's him.
Whoa! Okay.
He's here somewhere.
It's him. Terminating now.
Terminating now.
Okay, I may have not done this the way I wanted to. Because I didn't really want to get involved in this.
Attempting to reacquire. Attempting to reacquire.
Let's finish him off.
Attempting to reacquire.
Do you maybe want to say that one more time?
Stand down.
He's miles away by now.
Where'd he go? I'm running a playback.
It's so funny hearing that from like a robotic voice.
I know, yeah.
Anyway. Am I able to move? Static.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the best way to do this. I really can't remember where I found the key code for this. I think maybe they were trying to insinuate that you are supposed to have at least one multi-tool
Quiet
key.
here. Could use some action.
But anyway, I remember the code anyway. It's think counting from back. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I can't remember why. I remembered it now. It's just one of those. You know, just take my word for it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
JC, I'm coming in fast. LZ is hot, so get to me as soon as you can. I'm gonna be a sitting duck out here.
Readings all over the scale. What's the deal?
What's the deal?
It's not.
What's the deal with JC?
There is no deal.
Benton?
That's just how it is. Oh crap.
He turned into
Looks like a
Seinfeld.
false reading.
Crap.
Well, he's just over the way.
Okay. Can I? Yeah. Right. So, this is essentially how you could do it.
Or
The normal dart.
Sonics are spiking. I'll do a check.
Get in the game.
Close one.
Oof.
Ready to head out? Dowd needs us to contact his associate in Paris.
Everett, right? The leader of the Illuminati? But he's not an easy man to find.
Wait here while I look around. I've actually been spotted right now, I'm just saying, so yeah. Let's go. How's that?
Let's go.
If only Paris wasn't under martial law. What a great city it used to be.
No, we'll make it.
we shall fix
And
Paris.
then they just completely go. They just go completely ham on the stealth copper. Stealth chopper. Yeah.
And he just
Just
flies
look at
off
it.
like a
It's
boss.
like- yeah, I know. Premature celebration. I just find that hilarious. I actually died once loading in. Like that.
Oh,
It died and then it played the cutscene of the helicopter flying off. So there you have it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Save it. And in the next part, we're going to explore the Paris side of things now.
yeah.
Which is kind of ironic why, you know, the game sort of does this. It goes from New York to Lebanon. Sorry, is it Lebanon Airport or something? I can't remember where it was. Then back to New York. Then to Hong Kong. Then back to New York. Then to Paris. Yeah. So bloody hell. Surely, how are these guys?
Fucking
How are these guys
globetrotter
not?
there.
I know. How are these guys not like exhausted? Like, did they have naps in between loading screens or something?
I think they do. Let's just check out check into this hotel while while the loading screen's on.
Because I know Paris is a lot easier to get to from New York than bloody Hong Kong is.
It's not as far, is it?
Yeah, but not only that, the time difference is a lot easier. Because
Oh,
if you
yeah.
imagine New York is on the far eastern side of America,
Yeah.
and Hong Kong's on the far eastern side of the world, the time difference would be, I think, 12 or 14 hours
Oh.
from New York. So if you go from New York to Hong Kong, you're actually ahead of the clock 14 hours.
Right.
Talk about major jet lag. But anyway, thanks again for watching, guys, and in the next part, we're going to do Paris, so see you later.
Aye.